Hey everybody, this is your girl Queen Marcy. I am just checking in with you guys because I am about to go on the journey. And that's going to be using this product called Carowhite. It is a skin lightening journey. Now with that being said, let me just start off by saying I absolutely do love my color. I love my complexion. Black is beautiful. Black girl magic, 110%, right? And so the reason why I'm going on this journey is just because I have seen so many different experiences online about this, and I figure, you know what, let me do a little bit of basic research, and then let me, do my own docu-series about what that looks like, and be completely honest and transparent about it, So the product that everybody's saying that is a rave is Carowhite. And with this being said, I'm not endorsing, I'm not saying this is what you should be doing. All I'm saying that is if this is something that you choose to do, and let's say it's like, you have hyperpigmentation or you just have some insecurities, right? I have some hyperpigmentation. You see that? Growing up, people used to always say it was freckles. Then my the dermatologist told me that was acne scars. When in truth, I never had acne breakout to the point where I really had acne scars. I had this ever since I was like a little baby, so that was not the case at all. So anyway, so the product that I'm gonna be using on my journey is gonna be this. I have a little container, and so just to give you a basic breakdown of what I'm gonna be doing, y'all. Basically, I'm going to be using skin lighteners. I'm going to be using the Carowhite cream, the Carowhite Intense Serum. I'm going to also use a vitamin E serum. I'm going to also use castor oil, some shea butter, and a little bit of Vaseline, the cocoa one. And that's because from what I've seen, it says it helps keep your skin more moisturized. It helps kind of stop you from having stretch marks, because sometimes when you go on a late journey, they end up having stretch marks. And so I just want to give this journey a try, and and give y'all my opinion and let y'all see me check in throughout the journey. So once again, I'm excited. I think I've looked into it, and just so you have a little bit of idea why this is dangerous. So this has hydrochlorine. I'm saying it wrong, but anyway, it has this I can spell it, but it has hydrochlorine, hydroquinone maybe. And anyway, that's dangerous because basically when you expose your skin to light after having this on, you can basically boil or burn your skin, right? So you're extremely sun sensitive, and people can't, and so you don't want to use this in the daytime, you want to use it at night. And then you also want to make sure you always use a sunscreen, even if you're someone of African American descent. And I said it because sadly there's a myth that people think that just because they're black they don't need to use sunscreen. But with this, sunscreen is not negotiable. You have to use sunscreen, point blank period. There is no what if I'm inside. It's just no, there's always a chance you have UV rays. And because hydroquinone is it's a dangerous chemical, you have to make sure you're doing that. You're also not supposed to use this consistently long term, back to back, because you can that's where you run into danger, right? Because this is already lining your skin extremely fast, right? So whenever you have something that can give you results like that, you have to be wary. So I'm going to just show y'all my journey and let y'all follow me, and y'all can see what it's giving, and yeah, personally, I love my black and brown skin. I just reached this place where I'm like, here I'm bored, and I think this is a very serious issue. And I've met so many people that talked about lightening and bleaching. They're like, they don't know what a safe way of going about it is, because let me just say this, I'm not a dermatologist, nor do I consider myself giving out clinical advice. So by all means, check with your dermatologist about the safest way of lightening your skin. I'm just using what I've learned off of the internet and just kind of doing it my own way, you know. So thank you for following. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe to my channel, and I will make sure I'm always giving you fresh new content. I was trying to give y'all content about my natural hair journey, things like that. Then so much has happened, and then it kind of got beside me. So this is, they say, the consistency you want, y'all. It's not watery, it's not oily. This is it. This is that consistency, right? So there is, believe it or not, fake hair, right? Whenever you have any sort of product that's renowned for something, you always have knockoffs, right? So this is what it's supposed to look like. It's that consistency that you want. So be wary when you're looking online. In fact, I think sometimes it's better to go to like those little African shops or like beauty stores and stuff and just ask for carowhite than shopping online, in my honest opinion. Just because, you know, most stores wouldn't risk their reputation getting a knockoff product, right? Just my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and start the mixing process, and just so you know, I am going to first put in some of this in here. Boom. Some of that in there. Then I'm gonna put some vitamin E. It's really good for your skin and your hair, mind you. Putting some vitamin E. Put some castor oil. Also good for your skin and also good for your hair. Some castor oil. And lastly, I'm gonna put some grapeseed oil. Boom. Now that I got that taken care of, next, some shea butter. So, shea butter, of course, you know it's really good for your skin. It has so many amazing properties about it. I can go on and on about shea butter. Yeah, so I'm about to put a little dollop of shea butter in there. And the reason why you're doing all of this, and then I'm also gonna put a little bit of Johnson & Johnson mineral oil. The reason why you're doing all of this, and also you also want to only apply it at night. Once again, because you're extremely light sensitive, you don't want to be doing this during the daytime, y'all. Do not do it during the daytime. And if you have any skin conditions, you really have to always consult a dermatologist. Because do not play with your skin. Do not play with your skin. Don't, just because I'm doing something doesn't mean that you should do it. You want to, especially when you know you have delicate skin. But I have seen so many stories about this that I'm like, you know what? I think that it would do me justice just to do a little docu-series about, yeah, about that. And once again, I'm not one of those people that's, oh, I believe bright is light, light is the best way to be. Colorism is real, but so is hyperpigmentation. And I still suffer from hyperpigmentation, not just in my cheeks, but other parts of my body that I don't necessarily want to disclose right now. So truthfully, this is something that, but my biggest reason why I hadn't done this, to be honest, prior to today, is because even though I do suffer from hyperpigmentation, I love my color. When I say love my color, I love my brown skin, I love my blackness, I love all of those things. And so for me, doing that, I'm gonna get like a knife and put more of it in there. And for me, because I love all these things about myself, it's just, you know, to risk, you know, that it just didn't really seem like it was worth it to me, you know? Like, that's just my opinion, you know? Like, I was just like thinking to myself, like, damn, even if I get rid of this hyperpigmentation, you know, what about this black goodness, you know? What is that gonna give? you know. So this is what, but now I'm like, you know what, there's so many girls that have been in my situation, and when I was looking on YouTube about girls that went on a journey, you see videos of people that show before and after photos, but you never really see somebody going through the whole thing and recording it. So that's what I'm gonna do, you know. I believe that sometimes the best content is the raw truth, both the good, the bad, the ugly, and that's what I'm gonna give you, the raw truth of my journey.